Welcome to another edition of Swim Easy Speed. Today we're going to look at the differences between a sub 1 hour Ironman swim and a sub 120 Ironman swim. And, so what we're really looking at today is, the differences between these two strokes. And we're just going to look from the front angle just so you can get an idea. So here's the sub 1 hour, 20-minute swimmer. And he's a pretty good swimmer. He typically swims sub 130. We're doing kind of pace stuff in the pool. Probably mid 120s would be most of the time. And then here's the other athlete, ex-college swimmer that is typically sub 110, typically in practice. When he's peaking, when he's tapered, he might get down to as fast as 104, 105. So, what we're going to do is look at just from this angle. We'll see just some of the angles of the pull on the water. Because remember, it's all about propulsion and then minimizing drag. So if we look here, we're going to take a look at this angle of the shoulder right here. Typically what we'd like to see would be somewhere between 100 to 110 degrees. And, what we're trying to play off of is we're going to figure that midline is about here. What we want is at some point that hand should get pretty close to that midline. So if, we had more where the elbow was out like this and he was somewhere around like that, so then we could have midline right about there. He'd be in line with his shoulder. And that's just basically where all the leverage is. It's just how we're built. So if you think about when you pull yourself out of the water, you've had a hard practice, you put your hands on the deck, you don't put them way, way wide outside your shoulders. You put them, basically in line with your shoulders. Fingertips are pointed away from you. Elbows are out, and you push up. And the reason we do that is because that's where all the leverage is. So then if we go back here, we can see some of the other areas where, he could improve and probably pick up a little bit of time. So we're going to slow it down. So you can see right there, that foot, comes way, way out right there. So then we're presenting, all of that as drag to the water. So right before he's about to really grab the water and accelerate, he's got this big stabilizing motion, and that's always done to just stabilize the body. That there's some instability in the stroke that overwhelms the core's ability to stabilize in the water. So then a part of your body kind of juts out, creates more drag. It allows your core to stabilize a little bit more. It slows you down a lot, but it allows you to stabilize more. And then on this side, this one's a little bit better. So right there to there. Yeah, so we're about 125. Again, 100 to 110 degrees is really what we're looking for. Where all the leverage is going to be. But, here you can see at that point, he's a little bit flatter on the water, going to drive everything straight forward. And really you want to throw that water straight back. You can see he kind of turns the hand out towards the end of the stroke. And if we just kind of back it up a little bit more again, we'll clear it. So we'll clear that, go forward. And what I want you to watch is just watch kind of how it looks a little bit like the stroke kind of dies off towards the back of the stroke right there. There's just not a lot of oomph to it. And then we'll kind of do it in comparison with the other athlete. So here we go. Here's the other athlete. So we'll move forward a little bit. And if we look here, so when he's pulling through, there's the pull right there. And we'll see what he's at. Yeah. So right at 101. His midline, it looks like he's rotated a little bit. So midlines are right about there. And you can see that's where all the leverage is. And then he really throws that water back towards the wall behind him. You can see how the hand kind of turns out right there and throws that water back. You can see a little bit of the foot peeking out kind of down there, but, not as much as our other athlete, except, let's see, where did he go? Yeah, so a little bit there, a little bit there. That would definitely be stuff you could clean up. And then let's see the pull on the other side. Yeah, so right at 99 to 100, right at kind of the lower edge of that, but right in where you're going to be able to really, really lever the water. And, he's just driving that stroke straight forward, grabs the water, pulls it straight forward. And that's what you want. I mean, that's what we're looking to do. And then you try to keep as long and flat on the water with as much stability as possible. So then here are, kind of that comparison top to bottom between those two athletes. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All of those things help the channel and help us kind of keep on delivering content to you for free. So thanks again. Hope to see you in the pool soon.